the Cowboys visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game opened at 6.5. At FanDuel, it's currently Bucs minus 7.5. The big news from Dallas is that Zach Martin, their all-pro guard, will not be playing. Give me your take on this game.
Look, gotta love the number. I've moved this up to -8, so I still like the value if you can get the 7.5.
Wow.
It's one of these classic games where in a normal year, if there was no COVID, Cowboys were all healthy, Dak Prescott wasn't coming in with all these question marks. You take the Cowboys here. They would cover this big number on an opening night where the Super Bowl team, their head's not going to be in the game. They're kind of going to be all over the place. We've seen that time and time again. So one thing I like to do, I like to take the under first half, but I'm also taking the under for the full game in this game. And we're going to talk about it this week, Chad. There's a lot of traps week one. This game does not feel like a trap. If you want to play it safe, there's a couple teams this week. We'll talk about it again that I like for 2-team teasers or parlays, moneyline parlays. The Bucs are going to be a lot of my moneyline parlays. It's just one of these games where the Buccaneers are a top 3 run defense, and we've seen what the Cowboys like to do. They like to run it and get Dak set up where you can do play action, get the wide receivers going. And if this was week 7 or 8, I'd feel good about the Cowboys in this number. But with the fact that it's the first game of the year, the Cowboys have not looked right all preseason. And we've seen the Buccaneers. They've just looked solid, especially in the time they've played in the preseason. That offense was clicking in their final preseason game. I have to trust Tom Brady having his guys up for this night. So for me, this is an easy bet where you either take the Bucs or you just take the under, and you're going to come out with some money at the end of the night.
What about the Cowboys hasn't looked right to you? To explain it, you've got access to the all 22s. You watch these games incessantly. You're looking in the preseason. What hasn't looked right for the Cowboys?
I mean, other than the fact that Dak's leg was shattered into 4 pieces like 10 months ago, I don't know. It's just, I never like riding with guys who are coming in with injuries starting the preseason. The fact that he had a dead arm because he overdid it when he first came back, and they've kind of been taking it really easy with him. And now they've lost their all-pro guard, against the Buccaneers, who, again, a top 3 run defense. And this just screams as a trap for the Dallas Cowboys. And it makes me feel even better that I know that they're getting a lot of percentage. I think you could say the percentage in the app. I think it's 40% of the money has come in right now on the Cowboys. So it's one of these where it doesn't feel like I'm just riding with the public here. I just think the Buccaneers are the smart side in this game.
Why do you like the under the first half and the under for the game? The total right now in this game is at 52.
People are going to see a little trend here. Unders week 1. I love them. College football, you could go back and look this past week. Unders, baby. You want to take unders early on here because usually last year was fluky where the offense came out gangbusters. No fans, people. There was no fans last year. I mean, the quarterback can walk up to the line, change the play, do whatever the hell he wants to do to complete silence. So to me, it's over-adjusted still. It's overinflated, a lot of these lines. So this week, the under is going to be the play in many cases, especially the first game of the year, where I can just see it that these, the Buccaneers are going to kind of have their heads in a little bit of a whirlwind. They're going to be honored before the game starts about being the Super Bowl defending champions. Again, Tom Brady, he's going to be all right. The rest of this team, a bunch of guys 25 and under. It's a very young core for the Buccaneers. So to me, I can just see this game starting out as a very slow, sloppy game where both teams are just trying to get their feet under them. So again, I last time I looked, it was 51, the total in this game. I still like it up down to 50. So as long as it's not gone below 50, I still like this under.